Have you ever felt confused about learning spoken English? One person tells you to improve your grammar, another tells you to learn more vocabulary, and someone else tells you should speak every day. After listening to all these advice, it is easy to wonder where you should actually begin. If you have ever felt that way, this video is for you. Hello everyone, welcome back to English with Gopi. Today I am going to share a simple roadmap that any English learner can follow. Whether you are a complete beginner or someone who has already started learning or someone who has already known a little English but struggles to speak fluently. This first step is listening because before you start speaking English confidently or comfortably, your brain needs to become familiar with that language. Spend at least 10 to 15 minutes every day listening to simple English through YouTube videos, podcasts, or short conversations. And don't worry if you don't understand, just keep listening. Second step is building useful vocabulary. But don't make the mistake of memorizing hundreds of random words. Learn the words that you actually use in your daily life, such as words related to your family, work, hobbies, food, shopping, travel, and everyday activities. And the third step is learning sentence patterns instead of memorizing full conversations. For example, if you learn a pattern like I usually, you can create hundreds of sentences such as I usually wake up at 6, I usually drink coffee in the morning, or I usually spend my weekends with my friends. Once you have a few sentence patterns, it's time to start speaking. Don't wait until your English becomes perfect because that day will never come. Start by speaking to yourself for just a minute every day. Talk about your day, describe your room, explain what you are doing, or share your plans for tomorrow because every sentences you speak trains your brain to think in English. The fifth step is something many English learners skip, that is having real conversations. Even if they are short, real conversation teach you things that book and videos never can. Don't worry if you make mistakes during those conversations. Every mistake is simply showing you what you need to practice next. Now, let's talk about pronunciation. You don't need to sound like a native English speaker, but you should focus on speaking clearly so that people will understand you without difficulty. One of the best ways to improve your pronunciation is by listening carefully and repeating what you hear. Even 5 minutes of focused practice every day can make a noticeable difference over time. Finally, remember that confidence doesn't come before speaking. Confidence comes after you have spoken many times, made mistakes, learned from them, and realized that making mistake is a normal part of learning. So, if I had to summarize this entire roadmap in one sentence, it would be listen every day, learn useful words, practice sentence patterns, speak regularly, have real conversations, improve your pronunciation, and trust the process. You don't have to master everything in one week. Just focus on taking one small step every day because small steps taken consistently lead to big moments. If you follow this roadmap patiently, you will stop feeling confused about what to do next. Instead, you will have a clear direction, and that is exactly what every English learner needs. In the next few videos, we will take each step in this roadmap and explore it in detail to know how exactly to practice these. By the end of this series, you will have a complete system to improve your spoken English from the ground up. This is English with Gopi. See you in the next video. Bye.